green light. Give it all you can. configuration. Great. Not interested.
Radio check. Spot a radio check.
Stay away from curbs.
Exit looks clear, blue flag. Let's get some heat into these brakes. Cold tyres all around.
Hey Gray, how you doing, my man? Just trying to remember this track, it's been a little while.
Fastest lap for Clyde, 143.08. New fastest lap for Clyde, 143.
If you don't fuck off and get past, then everybody else is going to catch up, and then I won't have a free track. Do you understand that?
Slow car ahead.
I don't understand why the AI are just sat there. I think maybe the aggressiveness needs to be turned up, because they just sit there behind you and don't even try and pass. No clue where to brake there.
Leader car, 142.40.
142, that's pretty slow, I think. Mind you, it's going to take me at least 10 laps to settle in anyway.
Fastest lap for Nvidia, 140.84. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Oops, keep forgetting there's a right-hander there. Yep, it's going to take me a few laps to settle in. Recommend a song? The hell? I don't know. There's millions out there. Hey, Mad Jock. I'm not here to recommend songs, mate.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
case anyone's wondering,
Sector 1 is 0.5.
we're in Zandvoort, in the Netherlands. Bollocks. I need to be in my dashboard view. It's amazing how you can race on a track and then 4 days, 5 days later, half the corners you just forget.
Sector 2 is 0.4 seconds off the pace.
My best lap is 4 seconds quicker than what these guys are setting. So, I don't know what the hell's going on right now. Oh, bollocks.
But only on close to the base.
Sector 3 times okay. Brake temperatures are looking good. Sector 1 times okay.
I forgot my braking points for these corners.
Sector 2 is 0.37 off the pace. Tyre temps are
Oh,
good.
shut up.
Well, let me know if it's building so fast.
And we just went quickest. Oh, slightly too late. How the McLaren goes flat through there, I don't know. Damn it. I had to flick it to second. Did I outbrake myself? Just a little.
Right side. Clear right.
Was not good. No, that was pretty shoddy. first sector is manic. Wheel spin there.
62 time is good.
Damn it. I had to de-throttle there to keep it in the limits. Like some drivers.
Alright, Rusty, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Well on me. That's my fastest lap.
63 time is fast.
Jesus Christ, that's manic. Oh. Wow. That takes some effort. Look at the gap now to that McLaren behind me. Let's see what it is at the end. Oh, that was a shoddy first corner. I'm going to be hooking the inside of the apex there. Hey, but unlike certain drivers that I can mention, at least I'm turning in order to make the corners, and not just not bothering. I can feel my little heart beating already. That was not good. See, and I'll tell you why. I'll go back and I'll tell you why. Is it here? Yeah. So here, when we exit this corner, you can even see by the amount of wear on the track here. When we exit this corner, we want to be aiming for the exit here, and at least to try and get these two right-hand side wheels at the curb, or at least touching them. We want to be aiming to unwind the steering wheel as soon as possible and make for the outside here and just get a really wide line out. And look what I did. Like nowhere near. So I tightened the corner and that slows me down. You see where he is? That's where I wasn't. And there's a reason why I was actually going to disable the chat on this and disable the chat and just not speak, because I know how these sim racing streams go, and there wasn't much point in doing any of that, talking or whatever. But I had a little change of heart, and I can see that yeah, anyway, let's go. I'm just going to do what I'm doing. I'm playing anyway, so screw it. Right, and that's nice. Little clatter over the curb. Wide exit here, exactly like the other one should have been. So I did a 39.7. I think my fastest lap ever around here is a 38.4. So if I start doing 38.4s though, I'm going to start annihilating the AI here. And I don't know why, because, oh yeah, pick up all the marbles. Because it's not like this is one of my best tracks or anything. Not that I know of anyway. If it is, I'm totally unaware of it.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
I'm a second faster than the next guy, but I don't have a lot of track time at this track, so I've got barely any mileage on at Zandvoort. So I don't know how I'm managing. The AI setting level hasn't changed, but if I did a race like this, it's just going to be, I'm just going to disappear. And if I up the AI strength, it's going to ruin it for other tracks. How am I a second faster? Mind you, there's 38 minutes of practice, so maybe they'll catch up. Who's this? This guy's always there. Oh, he's okay. He's behind traffic, so unfortunately in Seto they don't have any sense of creating a gap, slowing down, building a gap up, or just backing off, trying to get a clean lap. They just stay behind these cars and just have all of their laps compromised. AI is not that clever. I mean, the guy's probably on a lap himself, but rather than try and pass this guy, back off and let all these cars here just go past. You've got a big clean gap here, go for that and create a gap and push like crazy. But they're all compromising each other's laps. He's going to be stuck behind this Honda. What is he in, an Aston Martin? He doesn't get any closer than that. But is the slipstream going to be enough? That Honda's going to be quick down the straight, man. No. And so they're all holding each other up here. So they're not going to be able to set any decent times. So okay, let's say the lap is 1:40. In the race it's going to have more fuel, so we're going to be heavier, so slower lap times. So I'm going to put a 1:42. And we're using about 2.5 litres per lap. But 2.5 per lap, so let's say it's a bit more, but let's just go with that. So it's 5 litres for 2 laps, so 30 litres should get me 12 laps, and 12 laps at 1:40. I'm trying to work how much fuel I'm going to need. Hello AJ. Yeah, pit maneuver, yeah. Oh, hello. Has he got some clean air? Did he get past or did it pit? Oh no, it's up the road, look. Oh, they've created a little gap here, look. What's going on? Yeah, I'm just a complete second up here. This is on a track that is, I don't know, I don't run it, so like last week I played this track, and I had to learn it from scratch basically. Got a decent setup on. I'm in the McLaren, so that means I can push like a crazy because I trust that car better than others. The only way I can make this more fair is for me to be in another car. One that I don't have the confidence to push so hard in. Because when I'm in that McLaren, man, it might not be the quickest at all tracks, but the confidence I have to push with it means that I can make it quicker than I would if I was in another car. That makes sense. I don't know if I'm going to beat that 39, but let's skip the session and go into qualifying and see where we are.
That's the end of the session. P1.
Thank you. P1 in DD Doody. Right. I'm going to... Now for qualifying, I could drop some fuel out.
The track temp is 26. The air temp is 23 Celsius.
So if we're running 2.6, that's estimated. So if we're going to say go out and do, let's run for 6 laps, that would be 5, 10, 15 litres. That is exactly what I wanted to put in anyway. 15 litres. Tyre pressures are already set for quali, so I don't need to bother with that. I don't want to leave it in the pits too long like I did last time, because when I was trying to do the updates of this program I'm running, there was 7 updates to, no, 8 updates to, no, 8 on that one and 2 on the other one. So 9, so 10 updates to do on this program. No, it was 11. It was 8 plus 2 plus 1, 11, yeah. 11 updates to do on this program, and every time you did an update, you had to restart the program. Right, so it would tell you 8 updates remaining. You do the update, it restarts the program. 7 updates remaining. You do the update. I don't play DayZ now. No, or DayZ as I would call it. No, I don't. Right, so 20-minute qualifying. The race is only going to be 20 minutes as well. Right, so I don't want to get screwed over. If I go out now, it might be by the time I get round the lap to start the hot lap that we've got other cars coming out the pits, and my lap's going to get bollocksed. I wonder if I should run traction control 3. You can see just on my dashboard there where the big N is, just above it's got the traction control and the ABS, but if I run it down to 3, I think I can still hold on to the back of the car. I don't know. It's worth a try for quali.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 31.
Oh right, let's get out then. The hotter the temperature, yeah, I like it cold. Colder the better.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
Okay, let's do this. This should be an easy race for me in terms of times, but
We've got 18 minutes to get the job done.
but whether I can, whether my little heart can survive, I don't know. Because this first sector here, wow. I always debate, is third gear okay around here, or should we dip it to second? Hugging the inside here. Now here, in this car, I didn't manage it with the Lexus, I tried, but here in this car, this is flat the hell out. Absolutely flat through this corner, which is nuts. Drop it down and get just immediately back on the power. Can we run it out? No! Too much. Got to know, what is it that Clint Eastwood said? A man's got to know his limitations. Well, we don't want to get too close to the car in front either. We want to give him at least a couple of seconds. Joshua, hey. A man in his car has got to know his limitations. Just braking as well as I'm, doing all of this. I want to get heat into the brakes so that we've got nicely heated up brakes for when we take the turn 1. Got a car behind, one in front, just get out a nice gap. Go. Oh, that back end with traction control on 3. Let's see if I can hold on to this. Ah! Looking at the chat. What wheel? Just do exclamation mark setup. It's all in there. I braked at the wrong place now. Just type in exclamation mark setup in the chat. No, this lap is fucked. I got too busy looking at the chat there. Badly timed. My fault for allowing myself to get distracted though. But this lap is already junk. No good. But I don't want to back off because I don't want this guy behind me to get past. But I need a track map on the screen so that I can see if there's anybody else after him. Go on, go past.
The guy on your left. The on the left.
8 Newton meters. This guy's going to hold me up now, isn't he? And I've got a Bentley coming up behind me as well. Awesome. Got a feeling there's not enough gap here. Pretty scrappy at the moment. Off the grass. You think so? I don't. There's been mistakes made. Oh, wow. Slipping up all over the place here. I know it might not look it to you guys, but I can feel it. I can feel when I'm losing 1/10 of a second. Crazy. Hit the curb. Don't hit that one. Wind out. Get to the outside. Perfect. Flat out, Rusty. Do not lift. Where are we going to be? 140.1. That's
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Ooh, Jesus. The car did not feel stable going into that corner, but I told you, man, it held on. It can just do it. Right, so the shoddiness of the last first sector has been made up for. We've got a little bit of delta time.
Sector time is good. Tire temps are all fine.
Yeah, car's good, car's good. Oh, I think I backed off too much there. More than I needed to. It was 6/10 up here, which just showed how shoddy my last lap was. And there we are, running it out to the edge there, as we should have done. Off the pace in sector 2? Really?
Brake temperatures are okay.
Well, I'm on pole. Yeah, I've lost quite a lot of time there, haven't I? Jesus, 3/10 disappeared. 4/10. We lost 4/10. I'm surprised the gap to that Audi hasn't. Yeah, we just did a 39.7, so we matched the practice time. Oh, that was a bit freaking late. Bit wide there into the corner. Can we make it up? Oh, it's going to be something. This is our last lap, I think. I can't read the chat yet, guys. Give me a moment. I'm not one of those guys who can chat on YouTube and drive at the same time. I need to focus. Come on, Rusty. Get it back in the green. That's it. Oh, that was way more speed through there. Come on, neat and tidy. Yep. Oh, how did we drop back and lose the delta again? We lose time, we gain time, we gain time, we lose time. Oh, Jesus. Force feedback's heavy there, man. See if I can slipstream this guy down the straight. Okay, we're another 2/10 up. Still a second off my best though. That should be pole though. I don't see anyone beating that. But they might.
Lap invalidated.
Lap invalidated. Break. I don't see anyone beating that. Oh, 8/10. I did, okay. So I've gone 2/10 quicker than practice. And still they're 2/10 closer to me. So they've gained 4/10. That's not bad. Ooh, Memphis. What kind of ship is it? It's a McLaren ship. 720 ship. Catch you later, Josh. Enjoy the sleep. I should be eating now. But my hours are so messed up. Ooh. Right, where is Viverio here? Is he in traffic? Not so as you'd notice. But he's going to have to get this lap done. Here he comes. He's on the start-finish straight. Here he comes, and he comes, and he comes. Is he going to get a better time? Yeah, yum. So we have the Audi here on... Oh, was that the guy that I was behind? No wonder it took me a while to catch him up. So the guy I was behind when I was setting my laps is this dude here that's in second place. Right, so how are we doing on fuel? 2.4. Yes, because we're running low on fuel. I'm going to estimate around 2.6. So I want my fuel estimator. Let's have a look. Right, fuel estimator. So currently total race time, it's only going to be a short race, 20 minutes. Average lap time, well, I'm going to put in for the race, I'm going to put a 1 minute 40. If I put in a high, if I go high on the lap time, it's going to mean less laps. So I'm just going to go with 1 minute 40. Total laps, don't know. Oh, fuel per lap, I'm going to go with 2.6 I'm going to go with just to be on the conservative side. My fuel tank capacity, oh, I don't know, 120. That's a big fuel tank, Jesus. Right, okay. Why Why aren't you calculating the time? Oh no! The script isn't running. You bastard. I've got to put it all in again. Right, total rate. Oh no, I don't. There we go, 12 laps. Right, so, okay, here we go. Total laps, total fuel, 32 litres. 32 required, according to this. So if I go 35 for the race, let's go 36, just to be on the safe, super safe side. Now, for the race, we want higher tire pressures. These are currently set so we can run around 26.3. We want to be running around 26.8 in the race. So 26.8, 26.9-ish. So we need to go at least 5 on the pressures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Electronics 4.4, yeah, we'll keep that. I will not be running TC3 for the race, just TC4. Just keep it nice and safe. Fuel 36 litres. Use the current tyre pressures. Not going to matter because we're not doing a pit stop. Everything else is fine. And so we're going to save this as race 20 minutes. So this is the setup for a 20-minute race. So we no longer have our qualifying setup. But for that, I just need to load this up and run that down to 15, and then go to here and here. And oh, actually, it'd be quicker if I went there.
5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Yeah, I'm not going back out again. Right, so we have a quali setup and we have a race setup. So I'm going to load up the race setup, remembering that it's 36 laps that we got here, just so I'll know for when we get to the session that it's the right one. Everything else I'm happy with. Car's reacting really well. And 7/10, man. Not bad. They're gonna keep me on my toes at the start, but if I can pull that 7/10 per lap on them every lap. This is running all the liveries as well. There's the 2024, I think it's called the ADAC series liveries. I can run those, the 2024 cars, and just have the grid full of this year's car liveries for the ADAC series. And I've been watching the race. I've downloaded a couple of the GT3 races for this year, and it's great. Well, you can run back into a set of Corsair and just see the cars with the same liveries as you've just seen in reality, and the same driver names and everything. It's really cool. And you look into you get the onboard shots and you see the dashboards of these cars, and they're just like in Assetto. They're the same. The McLaren looks kind of just like this. It's freaking crazy. It's brilliant. We could go out again, but I'm not really wanting to use another set of tires or just burn more stuff. Now I'm not really interested. Actually, we could go out right now and we've got race setup on. It's only got 3 minutes to go though, but we've got race setup on, so we could, won't bother. Just see what it was like, do some practice with race setup, but I'm good. So I can put my indicators. I can put both indicators on. Is that what that is? But they're already on. They're on by default anyway, because we're in the pits. I guess if you're off on the track in the gravel or something, or near the edge of the track, you can put them on. Yeah, wipers as well. So where do we have to go for that? F7?
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Oh, for God's sake, come on. Play the game, boy. Oh, that's for endurance racing? Oh yeah, for the night. Okay, for night time. And then wipers. 2, 3. Thankfully, it's not going to be raining. Well, we should do one in the rain. Displays. Oh, hello. Talk to me. So what are you showing here? Different dash modes. Okay. So we've got water temp, gearbox temp, lap delta. Yeah, I actually prefer the other display though. Predicted lap time. Is that the... What the hell's that display in the red then? That's weird. What the hell is race logic? No idea. Yeah, they're not going to let me take the pit limiter off. Brake bias I'm happy with, all good. All happy with that. Yeah. Unless we get out qualified in the next 8 seconds. So we've got 2 cars within a second. I think this should be, if I don't mess up, it should be an easy win. If I don't mess up. Just keep it on the track. The car feels very good. Hey Sally, how you doing? Is that a, what is that, a pumpkin or something? No, I don't know what it is. Pumpkin pie? Never had that. Right. I guess that's it. We can skip it to the next session, really. Where's my mouse gone? There it is. Right. So let's skibbity. Don't you mess up the timings.
P2.
P2. You see? If you skip the session, it puts somebody in front of you. If I hadn't skipped the session, I would have been on pole. It's...
The track temp is 31. The
It cheats, man.
25 Celsius.
Right. It's... Jesus. I'm going to run this guy. Who is he? Aston Martin boy. I am going to run this guy. Where is he? R gun. Aston Martin. I don't see him. It says we're in second place. It looks to me like I'm lining up on the pole position here. So, explain yourself. Oh, let's just make sure. Oh, too late. Where's my fuel?
Stay double file.
Okay, we've got the correct fuel, so we're fine. Oh, engine on.
Behind safety car, left column.
What safety car? Nearly running them off the track here. Need to get a good start. Get a run into that corner. Get the guy on the left out the way so I can take a wider line in. This should not be difficult. Oh, I'm in all the dirty part of the track, look. Pole position should get the clean side of the track, not the dirty side. Oh, that was a nice getaway. Now, don't be afraid to drop it down to second instead of third in the early lap, because cold tyres, cold brakes. Oh, a little bit white. It's very difficult to pass on this track though. I don't know where they would do it. Unless I made a mistake, where do you overtake on this track unless the start-finish straight?
Okay, Rusty, decent start. We can build something from it.
See, I can't go flat out there. Oh, Jesus. Just taking it a little bit easier on this out lap. Well, on this first lap. Just get everything up to temp. Not using all the track. Right, so we've got a half a second gap. Clatter. Yeah, baby. Are we able to go flat here? Yes. Okay, I should be able to push it a little bit more on this lap now. Brakes are still cold though. That's why we're going a little bit wide there, geez. Ideally I want green brakes going into the into the corners.
Behind is increasing. It's now 1.6 seconds.
Right, flat out here. Just hug the curb and hug this inside curb a lot. Coast it through on the power. Arguably I could take that in third, that corner. Okay, car's doing okay, we've got a good gap and this should be an easy win, unfortunately. Too easy. But you never know what might happen. My tyres might fall off towards the end, who knows, if I push too hard. I've got a feeling I can take that in third as well. Okay.
Fastest lap of the race, man. Good job.
Get that inside curb hugged. Yeah, that was definitely quicker through there. That was definitely quicker, and then we lost it all. We were 4/10 up and then 1/10 up. Where did that 3/10 go? Something we did was slower than the last lap. Oh, Jesus. No, what are you doing into first gear? You dopey. This is going to be a very lonely race, isn't it? I wasn't expecting for it to be like this at Zandvoort because, like I say, it's not a track I know particularly well, but I seem to have somehow settled into it. Ooh, ooh! Thought we were going to spin it there. I didn't downshift, we did gain a little bit of time there.
Well done, Rusty. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. 15 minutes riding, 15 minutes to go.
Fastest lap of the race. Great job.
29.26. We need to find a 10th in sector 2.
10th in sector 2, yeah, I kind of messed that up last time, didn't I? Rusty. Come on. You've got to get right to the inside of that corner.
P2 behind is increasing. It's now 3.6 seconds.
Yeah, this is easy, man. I'm pulling a second per lap on the rest of the cars. Too easy. Third gear, Rusty, third gear. I was going to try that one in second, but you wouldn't have been able to brake enough. So we have another 6/10 quicker on this lap. Roll it out, roll it out. There you go. The reason I know to take this in third is because we're in third, approaching the corner at such high revs that we can be medium revs into the corner and through it. We're 7/10 quicker there. I think that just matched, oh, we're not going to make this. I think that just matched my qualifying time. I just equaled my qualifying time there, 38.5. It's a good thing we had that gap, you see, for those little mistakes that we make. We need that advantage to cover off any errors. If I run this same kind of setup on the Lexus, I cannot take that right-hander there just flat out. It won't do it. At least, not without crashing. I don't think so anyway. I'd be willing to try it. Maybe after the race we'll give it a go in the Lexus and see if it'll do it flat out like the McLaren can. This car's got really good front-end grip. The rear can be it's a little bit squiffy sometimes, but I'm confident with it. Yeah, you see the back end was sliding out there. So, but I'm confident with it. I feel like I like a car with some good front end bite on it, and so, you know, I'm not too fussed. I've just allowed the guy behind to catch up 2.5 seconds on this lap, because I'm too busy talking. Right, so we need to concentrate and pull that gap out again. Don't hit that inside curb, whatever the hell you do.
The gap behind is now 3.0.
It was 5.1 and then he came down to 2.5 behind. Oh, I turned in a little bit too early there. Yep. Messes up all the subsequent corners. Don't spin.
Yellow flag.
The car stalled. I had to restart the engine. I didn't realize the car had stalled. There's not enough time to win the race.
Car on the right. Still clear on the right.
So that's clear.
Told you we needed a gap.
Car number 20.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go some now in 10 minutes. Right, full cons. I need to catch up one car by the start finish if I can.
Keep your eyes on the car. Start right to go. 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. We're halfway home. We're okay on fuel.
Jesus. think it's too far gone. I hadn't realized the car had stalled. What the hell are you doing, Rusty? Damn it. Can't win. I lost too much time. But I don't particularly want to be fifth either. This was an easy win for me.
On your left.
You know what? Let's start again. Because it's just going to go backwards and backwards and backwards and backwards and backwards. I don't particularly want to start again. I don't particularly want to do another race because I set 20 minutes because I didn't want to do 30 minutes and now effectively I am. But yeah, this is my own self-punishment for not focusing and not concentrating and too busy yapping for no reason. So if I don't allow them to close up, then I won't have a reason to overdrive, and then I won't have a reason to go off. I wonder who it was that copped out just there.
Go, go, go.
Can't seem to do it anymore. Very sloppy. Can't keep it into the on the track. I'm dehydrated as well. I need a drink. Why are you clattering the curbs, Rusty? What the fuck? You weren't doing this before. Not in practice, not in quali, and not in the last race, so why now? I should have pulled out 3 seconds gap by now, and they're right behind me. See, I only have so much energy left when I'm dehydrated and unfed. There's only so much fuel inside of me as well as the car. To get a drink there. This is a pretty shoddy race, man. My car's just not doing the same as it did last time. Just can't drive it. Yep, it won't even go through third gear there.
Okay, Rusty, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. The fastest lap for Van der Linde, 14.27.
See, we're a second up already. Just shows how shit the laps have been. And it all comes down to one thing, just focus. Without that, you're nowhere. Almost 2 seconds up on this lap, and we're gonna fuck it. I'm not lifting. Yeah, we would have been 2 seconds up there. As it is, it's 1.8. So let's now repeat the fuck up we did last time. Because why not? Tenth of a second off my best quali time. Okay. Looks like I managed to focus for one lap.
Van der Linde is closing you down. The gap has come down to 0.7.
Yep. Yep, that's all fine. And just think, this time in the last race, same track, same car, 10 minutes ago I was 5 seconds ahead of the car behind me. Now it's less than a second. That just shows you what time I'm losing. Unbelievable. I'm not in the zone anymore. Oh, you can tell every time I hit that inside curb, it's because I'm just not there. I'm not focusing. I can't place the car where I want it. Doesn't give me first gear first time I ask. Okay, that was reasonable.
You're halfway home, completing fuel. The lap time was 38.80.
Oh, too wide. Too wide, causing me to pull back in again to make the turn tighter, and then the back of the car loses grip because I have to tighten the corner up. And you saw it there for yourself. The back of the car went. And now we're 6/10 down. So the car behind would have been 3.6. Yay, I got first gear the first time I asked for it.
Gap to V2 behind is now 3.0.
We've lost 7/10 on this lap though, 3/4 of a second. That's a lot. I reckon we'll be about a second down by the time we get to the end of the lap. Yep, 1 second slower.
The lap time was 1:39.67. Okay, Rusty, you've got half your fuel left.
first gear here. Is it quicker on the Delta? Yeah, nothing really negligible.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Okay, that felt okay. We got around there nice. I gear shifted at different points there just to see if it would make a difference. Yeah, it did. Kind of drifted out a bit wider. Not on the pace anymore, but we have enough of a gap just if we can hold it and not make any mistakes.
The gap to Vanderland behind is now 4.6. Come on, Rusty, just 5 minutes left.
Yep, I'm there.
89.80.
I feel like I'm going to run a bit wide, I'm dropping it into first gear. Oh, nice. That was good, Rusty. Fuck. Okay, so those two corners were okay. I don't know why it took me so long to upshift there. I was too busy looking at the timing screen there for some stupid reason. Don't know why I was looking down at the times, and second place wasn't showing the time, it was showing probably a gap or something, so I wasn't sure the gap he had. It's 5.4, but I wasn't sure because it didn't show it when I was looking down. So I got distracted and wondered what it was. But it doesn't matter. This lap and one more, I guess. Just got to hold it together, even if we have to lose time. As long as we don't lose 5 seconds in the next 2 laps. Will it be 2 laps though? What are we doing? 1 minute 40s. I need to cross the start finish line with less than 1 minute 40 on the clock. Man, I'm really making a dog's dinner of this lap. Yeah, he's getting closer because I'm letting him. I'm allowing him to do it. 3 seconds off the pace on this lap again. Talking. Focus, Rusty, for fuck's sake.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, well, I need you to knock off another 20 seconds, please. I think we're going to make it. 1:49 remaining. I'm not going to cross the start finish line until it's under 1:40. I'll back off if I have to, and I don't need to. There we go, 1:37. This will be the final lap. And the gap has reduced to half of what it was. win's a win though, fuck it. Why did you upshift? Fucking hell. Let's try and pull this gap out just for this last lap.
5 minutes of fuel left.
I tried to do 4th gear there, wasn't going to have it. A bit sloppy through there. Yeah, we lost 0.6 of a second on this lap to our best. It's better than losing 2 seconds. Now it's 0.8. Now it's 0.9.
Excellent job, mate. V1, what a race. Well done. Well done, HTC.
A win's a win, right? Jesus. Don't put me through that again. So how was it in the end? So that's the gap. Wow. I reckon I should have won by what? I don't know, 8 to 10 seconds perhaps, maybe 8 seconds. With the pace I had, but you need to be in the right mindset and be focused. So you can precisionally, is that a word? Yeah, you can with precision pace the... Oh, try talking English, Rusty, it really helps. So you can, with precision, place the car at the exact part of the track that you want it placing. And that means hooking up the corners, the apexes, and we weren't doing that for most of the time. So I'll save the replay because I worked my arse up for that. So let's run that setup, or a similar setup based on the car, with the Lexus around here, and see if I can go flat out through that first sequence. So for that we're going to have to get into practice because I don't want any other cars on the track. And we'll go, in fact I can try numerous different cars and see if it'll do it. There will be other cars that can do it. I mean, the McLaren, it's great through there. Right, where is Lexus? So Lexus is from 2016. The McLaren I'm running is from 2023. The other car, I'm not sure if it'll go through there, is the Porsche, because it's got a light front end, right? Because the engine's in the back, so it doesn't have that front grip. I don't know if it's going to manage it. The Lambo might do it, and the 296 might do it. The Lexus, though, look at this livery. Oh, shut up, Alexa, you silly. Look at that blue. That's just gorgeous. Alexa, shut up. I've downloaded a few extra liveries as well. I don't know which one this is. I want to get back to it. Oh, 3GT. Okay, so if we run, let's have a look. That one? That's okay. Yeah, that's nice. It's a nice looking car. It's a beefy looking thing. I don't, yeah. Okay, it's not normally my type of car. Very Toyota Celica. Denso. Synchromatic, okay. Some of these are liveries from other series that have been kind of, you know, kind of copied onto this. I like red wheels, but not a huge fan of that one. Orange lions, and not a dose of orange. I don't think this is the actual livery. I think something's gone wrong with the livery, and it didn't put it in. I don't think this is the actual Orange Lions livery, so ignore that. That's an old Pennzoil, Jesus. 1970s NASCAR. Ubuntu. This looks kind of cool, eh? Got a two-tone grill there. I'm loving this kind of bluish with a tiny hint of greenish into it. That's really nice. Oof, that looks good, man. Where are we? Stylex, whatever it was. Stixlex. Again, a very nice matte, kind of a matte metallic red. Hi, I'm matte metallic. Tarktech. Yeah, I've just been grabbing some liveries from online and picked up some for the Lexus here. Yeah. It's kind of cool though. I don't mind it. Don't mind it at all. But the sticker that goes on that the FIA or whoever has to put it on the door totally blocks out the main sponsor. Seal Master. And it's funny that a sticker was sealed onto the door to block it. Right, and yellow hat. Yeah, very yellow. Extremely yellow. Alright, let's take the 3GT because it looks spiffing. Really nice, really nice. That blue is just epically good. Zandvoort in the Netherlands, where we are. I can give you guys a little guided tour of the track as well, without the car. So if we go to setup, we do. Did I create my own on this one? No. So we've got the Arno preset, just like we did on the McLaren. I have the only thing that turns it into Arno preset Rusty Dog is me getting the tire pressures correct for me, and then maybe altering the rear wing, maybe knocking it back one, and maybe dropping the ride height.
The track temp is 20,
just a millimeter,
is 22
just
Celsius.
just to drop it the front down a bit and keep the rear where it is. So it's kind of, the rake is kind of, you know, the rake is like the difference between the height at the back and the height at the front here. So if the car looks a bit higher on the back and you see that the ground clearance here is smaller than the ground clearance here, that's rake. And if you have a bit of rake on, then what you're essentially doing is lifting the back of the car up. If you were to exaggerate the effect, if you were to lift the back of that car up, now you've got, then the wind coming at you from this direction where the airflow is here, you've now got more surface area for the wind to hit the car with, right? Because there's more of it exposed from a front-on view, right? Because the back end's in the air. So what that does is it makes the wind hit it harder, and it will also affect the wing harder, and it pushes the back of the car down harder. So you effectively get more rear downforce, so you get more grip on the back by having extra rake. And on the front as well, because, you know, the wind's smacking into that. So it's good for grip. So putting some rake on the car is not too bad. And you want to run this low enough so that you're not going to bottom out on any, like if you've got a track with kind of some highish curbs, if your car bottoms out, so the bottom of your car is actually hitting those bumps and scraping on them, then you want to raise the ride height. So you want to get that nice balance there. But this is just a guide, front and rear right out where it is right now. The rear wing is maxed out, so it's not going to be great down the long straights, but in the corners where we need this. So the rear wing 16 is basically, it's more of an angle, right? So a rear wing of 1 would mean this is pretty much flat, horizontal, and anything going up is a higher angle. The more angle, the more wind hits it, the more pushes down on the car, and the more downforce you get. But it can slow you down as well. It can give you grip in the corners, but it'll slow you on the straight. So a nice balance there that you need, where you can drop the wing down to an angle where it's still stable in the corners, but you've got extra speed on the straight. So you just find that little balance where you remain stable and you're happy with it. Even if it's just a tiny bit loose at the back and you can deal with it on the lap, it might yield you a better lap time. So I'm just going to leave everything like this. 30 litres is the normal for these test runs. I don't know the tyre pressures yet, but we'll have a look at those. Alright, so let's have a quick, before we start the car up, if I go into FreeCam, I should be able to give you a nice little overview here of the Netherlands. There's a track, Hungary. Just watching a stream the other day, somebody pointed out there's an actual water park in Hungary. So there you got all the marbles, as we call it, or it's just the discarded tyre remnants. So into turn 1. We want to be hooking this inside corner, really, and then just drifting out onto this curb. We've got a little bit of a runoff where those bricks are, but we don't want to go too far, especially onto that gravel. But looking where all those marbles are, it's clear that a lot of cars do run out there. Oops. And then bring it back onto the track. And then we...
Air and track temps are increasing. Air temp is now 24. The track temp is now 30 Celsius.
We get it round here. Going right to the outside, bringing it back onto this side, braking first gear here, hugging this curb close. Not on it. Don't put the wheels on it, but just hug it nice and close all the way around. And as soon as you get past the apex, which... where the hell's the apex on this corner? I think it's got 2 of them. I would argue that's got 2 apexes. I would argue that there's one here, and then it's kind of evens out a little bit, and then there's another one right there. And as soon as you get to that second one, just power. Pure power now, all the way. Come out wide. And this is the bit where we want to put the Lexus through its paces. Because this in the McLaren is flat out on the second hot lap. So through here, sometimes I do run over that curb, but clearly you can see from here, before the end of it I should get off, otherwise it's a little bit bumpy. If I allow the car to go here, it's a bit bumpy. So try not to. And then through here, this is easily flat out. The Lexus should do this no problem, this left-hander. It's here. This is where the McLaren just is superb. Just hook right into the inside here, because you're aiming to have the right hand side tires right here, right on this inside, because your car is going to drift this way because of the speed you're carrying. So you need to be as far in as possible to give it as much room to exit back out. And that's that corner, that right-hander here that we're looking at is flat out in the McLaren. Maximum speed, pedal to the metal. And then it's a third gear into here for me. Arguably some of the elite sim racers might do it in fourth, but I do it in third. Run it right out to the outside. But then you need to bring it back a little, because you've got this kink here. Hey. You've got this kink here, and I drop it down into second. Arguably you could do it in third. Just smidge over that curb if you want to, and run it out here. Getting ready to brake. where this white sign is, you're now in third gear. So when you get to Masters Bush, whatever it is, when the front of the car is alongside that sign, now you brake. That's the brake point for me. And yet you downshift. Wait a minute, that's my downshift point, second to first. Am I braking by that point? Probably not. No, I'll probably start braking, and then by that sign I'm in second gear. Now I'm in first, and then we hook it round, get back on the outside. As soon as we get to here, we don't go right to the curb. You want to bring it back onto this side so that you have a nice entry into this corner. Make sure you run the car out wide to here. You don't have to hit the curb here either, but just run it out nice and wide just to give you the most speed carried down all the way here. And then here, this is kind of where the braking zone begins. I tend to brake a little bit later, maybe about here. And you're going from fifth down into first gear here. Put the front wheels over this curb, not too harshly, just a bit. Here I missed this curb out because we got little sausages, so I missed those out. Come round, unwind the steering wheel, get back on the power, run it to the outside. Sometimes I hit the curb, sometimes I don't. Down here, second or third gear here, depending on what you're feeling like at the time. Run it out so that the left-hand wheels are just over that curb, and that gives you the most track use possible, so you can go flat out through this corner and onto the start-finish straight. So all in all, there's your lap. I mean, there's the track. It's a bit windy, bendy. I mean, there's that sequence, that flat-out sequence. There's the what I said had two apexes. You can look at it and say it's got one, but I'm going to divide it into two because that's how my brain works. And then we've got flat out, flat out, flat out, third gear there. And there's some water around here, which I didn't know about. Yeah, what's all going on here? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah. That's a tour of the lap. So on the out lap, we'll get the tyres warmed up, and we'll see if on the first hot lap the Bentley can make that right-hander. This looks like an airport. Anyway. Right, so let's get the car started up. So electronics. Oh, I don't even know which way I'm placing. There we go. So electronics. And so the tyres, I've let them get pretty cold now. Right then, Lexus.
Exit's clear. Watch the right line. The tyres are cold. Watch out.
Let's go to bonnet view. Oh, it's a bit shiny, isn't it, this carbon fibre? Jesus. But, okay.
Cold brakes all round.
It's not a bad behaving car. It's not bad at all. I'm not going to try it on this lap. I want to try it on the next one. How are you in third gear through here? Oh, hey, that's not bad. That's got a nice bit of grip on it. Can you go third through here? Oh, it's drifting out, you see. Oops. That's because I changed cameras in the braking area. She's got a very throaty sound to her, almost like the Mercedes AMGs do. Temperature in the tyres. They're not quite up to pressure yet. Temperatures look okay, but the pressure is not there. Can you go flat out through here? No, the McLaren does it. I'll give you another chance on the next lap though, because I know we're not up to temp yet. Alright, here we go. The front end is not as grippy as the McLaren is. I can straight away feel that. But it may make up for it on the... Ooh, it ran that curb nice. Jesus. It might make up for it on the straights. Unfortunately, there's only one of them. Alright, here we go. All flat out. I'm not going to back off no matter what. So flat out here. Oh, just... See, I didn't back off, you see, and I took it too far. It did it, but it had to touch the curb. McLaren doesn't touch the curb, which is fine. It's okay, touching the curb. That just shows it's going, you know, to the absolute limits of the track, which is good, good, good. Yeah, not too bad. I thought it was going to struggle a bit more. It's not as grippy as the McLaren on the front end though. So maybe a little bit of setup work can fix that. The rear end is very stable. I would say the rear end is more stable than the McLaren. Like flat out, I'm not lifting. Oh, it's drifting wide, look! Oh man! McLaren does that. It pisses it round there and flat out, man. It pisses it, and this, not interested. I wonder if we can change the setup to make it do it. Interesting. Yeah, it's not in. This car's not interested in going flat out through that last corner. Wow. And it's very different as well. Oops. Okay, flat out now. Go, go, go. Let's see if I can get round the right-hander without getting on the curb on the outside. Yes, very nice. But it just won't... Oh, Jesus Christ. It just won't do that last corner. I'll give it another go, though. Ooh, yeah, come on. That's me putting the power down, getting a bit of spin. Clatter the curb, missed this one. Run it out wide. A little bit squiffy the car went there. Alright, giving you all the track here. Flat out. No, nothing. Can't do it. Let's have a look at the setup. See, if we alter setup so it goes round there, it's probably going to make the car a little bit unstable at the rear. Probably by quite a bit. Tire pressures. Is this right, or is... These are not really accurate because we haven't done any meaningful running. But I will adjust them accordingly anyway. Right, electronics. This is running traction control 2, where the McLaren was running it on 4, but they're very different. 4 on here might be more aggressive than the McLaren's 4. It's very different cars. Right, fuel, standard 30 litres. Mechanical grip, we're going to leave that. Actually, I would describe the last corner as a medium fast corner, so I'm going to entice a bit of oversteer. I'm going to bring the anti-roll bar down on the front by 1. I'm going to bring it up on the rear, and I'm going to increase the preload. And then on the aero, we're going to drop the rear wing by a considerable amount. Get more grip on the front. As long as it doesn't bottom out, we'll leave the back. So that should induce more oversteer. As long as it doesn't throw me off the track.
Exit's clear, don't close the white line.
I don't know if I've gone too far on that rear wing though. If the rear end gets really snappy, then we'll know. If it stays stable, we might be able to run something quicker, which is good. Yeah, I had to lift there. Right, so the back end is stable at the moment, but don't read too much into that yet because the front tires haven't warmed up, so they're not at their optimum grip yet. But it's not a bad sign. Whether it's enough to get us through the last corner flat out, I don't know. I won't do it on this lap because, you know, tires and brakes still need to get the tires. Oh fuck! Tires and brakes still need to get their temps and pressures up. Oh! I had to lift just a little bit, and it still gave me a little bit of crap. It still refused. Alright, let's go. Let's push it a bit harder on this lap. Back end is surprisingly stable, to be fair. Still pushing out a little. But she's okay. She's okay. Yep, she's okay. Feels okay. As long as it gives me the confidence to push it, and the rear end's not going to, you know, go out, then I'll push it. Oof, didn't like that curb. It didn't like me taking all that curb. Okay, here we go. So I'll run it to the outside here to give me as much space as I can get. Run it right to the inside here. Oh no! It's better, but it's not there. What must I do?
What's your speed limit in the pits?
What must I do? Right, let's take off some more wing. I'm happy with that. I'm not sure whether to really go onto this preload or what. See, bringing the anti-roll bar down on the front or up on the rear, or both, induces oversteer into slow and I guess medium corners. For fast corners, you want to be looking more towards your aero. Have we got more splitter? No, that's the most we've got. So this is basically like a front wing kind of thing, so your splitter is this little lip on the front. Now, ooh. Maybe running with one ABS as well. Sorry. Oh, fuck off. Maybe running with one traction control, least traction. So it'll, if I come out of that corner, it'll maybe just slide the back end round just a little to get me around the corner. I want to just test it like this. I'm going to leave the preload there, because then I want to see how the car is, and then I'm going to whop the preload right up into some ridiculous margin and see if the car is way more oversteery or way more understeery. But I want to get a grip on this setup first to see.
Exit is clear. Don't cross the line.
And I realise I'm probably, apart from a couple of people, I'm probably talking to myself, but I do that anyway, so what does it matter? So this rear wing that we've dropped is only going to really help us on the fast corners, and arguably the last corner isn't really a fast corner. And there's not many fast corners on this track, so that rear wing that we're dropping probably won't feel the effects of it too much. As long, like I said, as long as it's stable, and when I put my foot down, it's not going to just wipe out the back end. Feels okay to me. Alright, go for it, Lexus. No, I have to lift. You bastard. Alright. Let's do the diff.
Watch your speed.
So, if I go to the diff now and just whop it right up to some unearthly alien silly thing. Oh. Well, nothing, Mark. I've been doing it for so long that, it's normal. Right, let's see what this does now. Is the car going to understeer like a bugger or oversteer like a bastard? Or will it not feel like I've made any difference at all? Okay, a bit of oversteer there, but we're only just out the pit, so it doesn't count. I think that's a ridiculous amount of preload, but I might be wrong. Maybe it is the miracle find that we've been looking for. It's just to help the car rotate out of the corners. Well, I'm not really detecting too much understeer. Yes, as we go through that corner there, we've just been through, the right-hander, I think we're going over a crest, because I can feel the car getting light. And then, getting grip again. I can feel it. We got grip, we lose grip, we get grip. And I think it's because the car's going over a crest, and so it's getting lighter. Okay, there is more oversteer, but I was actually expecting the car to just be close to undrivable with so much preload, but I guess not. Does that count? It's nearly there. It's nearly there, man. We're not going to make this corner. Yeah, it's nearly there. I mean, it didn't smash into the wall. It scraped along it. I'm going to be very interested to try the 296 Ferrari around here. Or like, what about that big brick of a Bentley? Will that get through that last corner? Oh, you bugger, you just made it through there. Yeah, it's taking some of these corners nice though. Ooh, it gripped that one nicely. Now it's gone wide on this one. That's my fault. I think I braked a little bit too late. Get the Bentley through the corner. Get the Bentley. Oh, it's not a Bentley. I said Bentley and now it's on my mind. Yeah. Get the Lexus through the last turn. Get the Lexus through the last... Oh, we totally slid there. All four wheels sliding there. No, no, no. Oh, it's so close. You're giving me grief. Right. You remember where I said all four wheels sliding? Let's see if that's visible. It must be here. Brother, it was so close. It can be done with setup, obviously, but you're probably going to compromise the car over other parts of the lap. I have no idea where I am. Oh, well, yeah, now I do. Well, why isn't there a marker here? If that's lap 2, where's the lap 1 marker? This test marker? Is this where... I have no idea what's going on now. Oh, okay, now I know where I am. So, all four wheels, it felt like they were all sliding, was just on this corner here. On this left-hander. Nope, it's not there at all. I am definitely lost. Is it here? Yes, has to be. I didn't even really spot it. You probably have to go slow motion. Look at this, man. I mean, it's so close. Oh, just drifted. It just drifts out. I'm pretty sure with setup it can be done. However, I'm gonna bet, and it's probably gonna show me to be wrong, but I'm gonna do this in a Porsche and I'm gonna see. So we'll take the 992 2023 car and we'll stick a different livery on it. I've only got a couple. I don't know which one. I've got some good ones. I like this car, so I've got some liveries for it. Yeah. It'd be quick. It'd be better if we had like one where we could just pick one, right? Like, what's happened now? It doesn't like that livery. Okay, there we go. Wow, that's kind of cool. So one where we can just cycle through the next livery and the next one and the next one. Oh, that's kind of cool. Tag Heuer, very famous watchmaker. They've been sponsoring motorsports for longer than I can remember. So nice to see their name there still. The Tag Heuer badge on the back there. Mobil One, of course, have been sponsoring motorsports since the beginning of time. Right, so actually in the GT3 version, is the engine still in the back or mid-engine? I think so, right? Yeah, I think it's back here in the middle. Well,
the track temp is 31. The air temp is 25.
You have the ducts that pipe the air through. But yeah, I don't know. Right, so setup. We have a Arno preset again for this. Okay, Porsche. Show me what you can't do.
it's clear. Don't cross the white line. Cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them.
Gran Turismo mode.
Your brakes are cold, let's get some heat into them.
I can't drive like this. How do people do this on the consoles? It's like, it's a bit weird. It's not conducive to setting good lap times, I know that. Right, how is she going to react through here? We'll see how far we can push her on the outlap. She might just sail round it, who knows? Yeah! Wow! That wasn't bad, that was very reasonable. These 992s are just amazing cars though. And yes, if you're rich enough you can buy one for a 33% more than what the price is in the showroom. And that's from the showroom. You cannot walk into Porsche and look at the price tag on this car, well, the road version, and say, okay, yeah, I've got that money in my briefcase here, I'll buy that. Nope, they won't sell it to you. Not for that price they've got on the windshield, they won't. No sorry, Bob. Right, here comes the last corner. Oh no, she's floating out. Ooh. Yeah, you have to lose around £100,000 first before you can buy the car. So it's going to cost you, instead of 240,000, it's going to cost you about 360,000 for a 992 GT3 RS. You cannot buy it at list price. Forget it. Ain't gonna happen. Because Porsche have got a little scam going. Just like Ferrari do. Cheeky bastards that they are. But, having said that, if you manage to lay your hands on one of these things, man, probably never want another car in your entire life. No, they're very quick. They're very, very good. And they look fast. Right, let's take a look at that last corner again. How is our pressures? A bit low on the right hand side, but okay. Let's give the Porsche every chance here. No, I had to lift. No, same as the Lexus. But you see the difference? The McLaren will take that corner flat out without even breaking a sweat. No problemo. What the hell is that? Anyway. Ah, you bugger. If you know your car's about to slam into the wall like that, either loosen your grip or take your hands off the wheel, because if the wheel wants to spin round, it's going to hurt your wrists, man. Ask me how I know. Right. Car that can take that corner flat out just from with the standard preset setup. I'm going to put my money on the Ferrari, but don't let me down. Right. This car's frickin' something else. But this is not the GT3 RS. This is the GT3R. The S is the car you can go and buy yourself if you're rich enough to find one and get. But it's just amazing. Probably one of the last of its breed. Right, so the 296 then. Let's get a nice livery on this one. I don't know what we got. Wow, that's pretty red. Yep, that's a lot of red there. Fricadeli's normally red as well. But yeah, they've interspersed it with a lot of different colors now. Fricadeli used to have, in the old, on the Ferrari 488s, I remember the Fricadeli liveries used to be predominantly red. Not so much now. I do like the red Ferraris though. Ooh, Jesus. That looks epic. Okay, let's take that one out. That's nice livery. Take a look at that from outside.
Green light. Give it all you can.
Is that all you got? No, that's no good. Oof, baby. Look at all the aero, man. It's all just to get front end downforce and also to direct the air around the rest of the car. It's all functional. Everything's functional. There should be some smoke coming out of the back of that. Right. Oh. No. I didn't put the setup on.
For the pit speed limit, your brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat.
Oh, yes.
Tyres are cold, watch out.
My tires are cold. I am watching out. Okay. Oops, turned off the electrics. Well done. Go. Right, Fezzer, let's go. Oh, let me down now. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to say, so far, we've only done a couple of corners. The front end feels the right amount. I was going to say necessarily grippy. No, that's not what I mean. The front end has got the necessary amount of grip, surely, to do that corner. And this is with cold tires. It feels like the grip is there on the front. Let's see. Who am I to judge? I'm only driving the fucking thing. But it's early, it's too early to tell yet. But the front grip on this is nice. It's very nice. It's almost, yeah, it's there with the McLaren, I would say. So yeah. Oh, it didn't like the curb though. It doesn't ride the curbs like the McLaren. That was horrible. Okay, but let's see. I'm gonna give it the benefit here. I'm gonna say it's gonna do it. I feel the grips there, and it's not yet. Okay. Right, let's get another lap in, give another go, and then we'll modify the tire pressures. I feel it's within the car to do it, man. It's taking these corners. Well, actually, it's quite different. It's not really a fair judgment because how a car reacts in the slow corners is no measure of how it's going to react in the fast corners. Right? It might have all the grip in the world here in the slow speed corners, but in the fast, it might understeer like an absolute trolley. I mean, that's a fairly fast corner, but it doesn't have a lot of radius to it. It's not that steep, or whatever you want to call it. But in the slow medium corners, this thing's nice and grippy. And especially here on this corner. I think it enters that corner better than the McLaren does. That's my view on that one. And that's saying something. Oh, we're running over that curb. I wonder what my lap time could be with this thing. 1:38.4 would be the one to beat. Yeah, now it did do it there, but I was late on one of my upshifts. So we'll just keep going. So my ultimate fastest lap ever is a 1:38.4, I believe. I think we'll get some rain going in a minute. Ooh, what the hell? I fudged up the gear there. This thing is really nice. In this section of the track, it's really good. And this is without me even adjusting the setup yet. I mean, we're starting off with this preset, which is already quick. But then I like to just tweak it and tailor it to my tastes. But this is feeling nice. Better than I was expecting, if I'm honest. A little bit better. How are you in third gear through here? About the same as the McLaren. There you go. Oh, that was my mistake. It didn't need to run that wide. That was my error.
Just 39. Brake temperatures look good.
So we're 0.8 off my fastest ever lap ever. Are we? No, we're not. We're 1.8 seconds off. Are we? No, we're 0.8 off. Yeah, we're 0.8 off. I don't know where I am. If we can make up over 0.8 on this lap, or on any lap, it's going to beat my McLaren time. Oh, we've lost it. Damn it. Because if I can beat it with the Ferrari, then it's going to give me something to aim at with the McLaren to try and re-beat it again. What's the traction control? I can't find the frickin' thing. 7? Traction control on 7. Jesus H. What? Let's knock it down a little bit. Let's try 5. Again, it's different in different cars. Alright, let's go. We did run a bit wide there though. I hate running over that inside curb. Late downshift to second because it wasn't going to do it in third. Quarter of a second down.
Sector one's quick.
No, we're drifting off. I'm sure there's a crest there. Alright, let's have a look. Should we just forget this and just do a little rainy race somewhere without any quali or anything like that? Just quick race. 20 minutes, GT3 cars. Yeah, so on the GT3s, we can just do 2024 cars, the current liveries. But we don't get so many cars to choose from. But if we go back here and go to 2024, we only get... What? Go back a minute. Go back. Oh, I know. I was going to say, why the hell are we getting so many cars? Yes, it's because the filter needs to be set to official. So it's only the official cars, no custom liveries, just official cars from the thing. There you go. Oh, wait a minute. That's not right. There we go. Right, so we have Audi. Now, if this is right, we should have a Mercedes AMG that's yellow with teeth. No, but it has to be here. I'm not sure which one it is actually. So that's that one. There has to be a yellow one with teeth because I just recently watched that race and it was... What's that guy's name? Maro Engvall, whatever. Look at this. Oh, look at that. That is freaking gorgeous. Is it Maro Engvall or something? The guy's name. He's actually quite famous. Well, you're getting there. You nearly got that Mercedes 3-pointed star, but you haven't quite got the teeth. Which one am I looking at? Get speed. So this one. Merbag. Alright. Well, that's busy. That's a busy livery. These are all official liveries from the 2024 season. Where's the yellow? Ah, yeah, baby. There you go, with the man filter. That's what my BMW takes in its the air filter. It's one of those. Yeah, this. And the drivers are Maro Engel and Lucas. Yeah. That's how I know it's the, and the Mustangs. I don't remember that one. And yet that's the only one there is. I remember seeing a black Lambo as well, so it must have been that one. I remember that one. Yeah, this is just me remembering what I saw in the race. I'm not a particular fan of that livery. It's not my thing. And the Audi, there was this one, Lucas Ligaret. I remember watching him. Look at this. That's nicer. All right, let's do the Audi. I don't normally race the Audi, so let's do that one. Where are we going to go for a bit of wetness? Valencia. Oh, God. Circuit Ricardo Tormo. It's got some corners on this thing. It's going to make it interesting in the wet. But sure. Weather. So, can we go custom with quite a bit of variability? Ah, precipitation is off. Okay, so let's go medium rain and variability. So I'm guessing this means it can be more rain, less rain, I'm guessing. So medium rain. And we got a 20-minute race. And I'm just, my best lap, of course, done in the 720. What else? Too quick. Assists, apart from clutch, if it's even there, we don't have really anything. Manual gearbox, automatic clutch, just to stop it stalling. An automatic limiter, everything else is manual. I think that's it. Now here's the thing, all those preset setups I have,
Conditions. Watch out for curbs and exit and remember to brake early.
they're all for the dry. They're all for dry setups. So,
30 minutes. Okay, Rusty, the track temp.
No, 30, no, 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 no. No, get your ass back there. We're going 20 minutes. 20 minutos. 20 minutes, not 30. There you go. Oh, go back. Okay, it says disabled. Fair enough. I'm going to get trounced here, by the way, just so you know. Right, so all these cars are the ones taking part this year.
We have some slippery curves and also...
And I'm 13th. Right, so let's load Arno's preset, which is probably not a good idea. We have got a wet preset here, which might be a better idea. I'm just going to fudge these numbers and see what the hell happens. Right, so if this is set up for qualifying kind of pressures, it's going to be set up to try and get to 26.3, and for a wet setup we need to be around 30. Yeah. So, do we just add 4 onto everything, or 4.5? So let's go 29, and then this one will be 29.6. As I said, I'm really just fudging this. I'm going to go 29 on the back. That we don't really want. We want to get the tires pretty warm. So 50 plus. I don't want to start with 30, so I'm going to go 29.6 on this side as well. This is essentially a dry setup, so we're going to add a bit more TC and a bit more ABS. Fuel, I have no idea. Let's just be on the safe side. Now we want to drop the brake bias back a little bit because it's raining. So just turn it back a little. And aero, definitely want maximum rear wing on this. Do we have any splitter to play with? No, nothing. Alright Audi, don't kill me. I don't expect to do very well, just so you know. And I don't even know if my wipers are going to come on. And if they don't, I don't know where my wiper button is. I have no idea. Should I find out first? Controls. Oh yeah, what's it going to tell me? Toggle wiper, button 25. What the hell is button 25? Cycle the wiper, button 12. What the hell is that? That's... No, wait a minute. Button 25 is on my round wheel, not my McLaren wheel. Okay. If we go into general, I want to find out whether I've got auto wipers on. Would it come under here? Wipers, manual. Okay, let's turn them to automatic, just in case they don't come on. And I don't find the button.
Follow car number 72.
Are my lights on? Where's my lights button? Where are we? Valencia, right? Okay. Oh, I'm not going to be able to see a frickin' thing here. Right, so a fudged setup on a track I've never raced in the wet. I don't do a lot of wet racing. We're going to be in trouble.
Okay, Rusty, you ready? Watch for the lights.
Green light, go,
Keep out of the spray. They're all faster than me already.
go. Car on the right.
Oh,
Clear on the right.
Still there. On the side.
totally forgot to brake.
Well,
No, let's do it again because I don't want to be last. I don't want to be last.
13th place. 20
Alright,
minutes.
it's rain in this session, so watch out for slippery curves and remember to brake earlier. Staying
Follow
on the
car
front.
number 44.
Those aren't the starting tyre pressures I put on.
The track amperes, 24. The air temp is 20 Celsius.
Medium rain, eh? I'm so far back.
Get ready, time to
Traction control is just pinging on and off already. I haven't even freaking moved. Don't forget to brake, Rust. When you see their brake lights, you brake.
car on your right side. Still there. Clear on the right. Right side. Right side's
Oh, Jesus, man, you're too slow. Come on.
right side's clear.
I was thinking about dabbing up the inside there. Medium rain, eh? Oh, can't see very much. Don't drive it like it's the dry. Traction control light just is on all the time, preventing wheel spin. At least I'm holding position. Well, we survived a lap. Ooh!
The guy in front of you on your right.
No grip, no grip, no grip.
On your right.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
He's still there. Right side's clear.
We got no grip.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Don't flag sector 3.
What is it with race simulators that when you slide off, you always end up facing 180 degrees the other way? It's never like anything else except 180.
Car number 71.
Doesn't matter what sim it is, they all do it. So we're probably last now. That's where the sim wants me. So the gap 0.7. It's not 0.7. It's nowhere near 0.7. It's way more. At least I can see where the frig I'm going now. Yep, my braking point was correct. I questioned myself. No point running anymore, is there? We're so far back. I'm in somebody else's race now, my own. I can't catch up. I'm losing ground all the time, so this is essentially now a solo practice session. Totally dropped out of the race. Yeah, need a proper setup on the car. This is not one for the wet. I'm going to quit this in a second because there's no point.
Cold tires all round.
My dear. Actually, you know, the tire pressures are not far off. We're looking for 30, then they're not far off at all.
15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
Why does it still say 0.7? Is that because we haven't lapped yet?
Angle 141.87.
Yeah, good. Oh! I know what I know why. No, I don't. I was going to say, I just backed off completely because I thought I changed everything on the setup, but I didn't change the tires. I didn't put wet tires on. But somehow we are indeed running wet tires.
Watch your speed.
How the hell's that happened? Oh, you don't get to choose here? What the hell? Yeah, here. But wait a minute though. On the display, which I can't show now. Yeah, here. So where those graphics of the tires are in turquoise, in the middle it says wet. Now, I don't know whether that's showing the tyres that I've got on or the optimum tyre to be on. Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Because I always thought it was showing me the tyres that I was on. I switched to the dry tyres. Oh, come on. Yeah, dry one. So it was saying wet before. Now obviously if I go out on dry tyres it's just going to be an absolute shit show.
New fastest lap for angle 141.72.
Pity we can't. Can we? Well, no, we can't. I've got no mouse pointer here. I can't look at another person's car and follow them round. Alright. That was a bad idea, wasn't it? Especially on that track. Maybe Silverstone I would have had a chance, because at least I know that. Only if we just go for... I'm quickly willing to try this just very fast. Just very, very quickly. Just use the Assetto Corsa default wet setup, which is not going to be that quick, but...
Alright, we have some wet conditions. Remember that curbs are slippery and watch your braking distance.
So, wet preset.
The track temp is 24, the air temp is 20 Celsius. We're starting to see some rain. 20
Going double
minutes.
fire.
We need to follow car number 93 in the right column.
That's the Ferrari 296 up front with the Sky. Is it the Sky Tempesta livery? Yeah, Sky, yeah. Yep. I have no idea if my lights are on or what button I've got assigned to the lights.
Alright, Rusty, here we go.
Yeah, am I ready? No.
Still there. He's still there. You're clear over there.
Oh, traction control's giving me nothing. Put my foot down and the car's just not moving forward.
Clear on the left.
Got my foot to the floor here. I'm going to keep turning down the TC just to see where it's happy.
On your left. Still there. Yeah. He's gone right. He's still there.
That's Valentino Rossi in front,
Clear on the
or at least his teammate, because that's his car.
car on the right. Clear on the right.
Clear right.
Yeah, you're on Silverstone now, boys. It's my stomping ground. Oil, we got the orange flag, which is a black flag with an orange dot in the middle, so that's just showing slippery conditions, or a slippery sector. Yeah, no Sherlock. Oh, nothing. Right, so we've made up, what, 5 places so far? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Car didn't like that.
Eighth place.
Oh, the back wheel touched the curb, man, and it nearly threw me off. The front wheel I don't think did, but or at least it didn't react if it did.
Martin, car number 46.
But yeah, the back wheel touched the curb and
The gap behind is now 0.8.
oh, the back end just not happy. No, come on. The back end's just losing it, and then it's compromising my exit, and I can't get close to the car. I want to have a good exit out of a corner so I can keep up with them. And it's not letting me have it at all.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Hold your line. Clear on the left.
Didn't lose, didn't gain. Oh.
All right. Still
Oh, these brakes, man.
hold your right. Clear on the right. Right side. You are clear on the
Car on the right.
All right.
Every time we brake, the rear end is just losing it. I've shifted the brake balance to the front,
Okay, Rusty. The next car is Fanatec.
just in case the rears are locking up before the fronts, and that's what's causing me to go off. I want this place back, though.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Clear on the left. P8. Minutes left.
Yeah, I want Rossi's car, man. I want it. I want it. I want to be in front of it. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
I know, I'm cold. Pressures are actually pretty good. Stay with him. Don't lose it after the corner here, Russ. Don't lose it. Right, get a good run out of this corner. Oh, stay on him.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
He's still with you. Clear on the left. The car in front is usual. Car number 72.
I think we've got the traction control just in the right spot. It's not wheel spinning too much and it's not restricting the car too much.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, straight round the outside, you little bastards. Ugh. You know what? They just brake so much. They brake so much that they force me to brake even harder. And then the car just locks up.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Okay, Rusty, the next car is Martin.
The next car is a twat. That's what the next car is.
217.80.
Ah, you twats! Okay. Now we have a revenge race. Sorry guys, I have to exit because I'm going to be last. So, yeah, it's principle because I was just in that battle. I wanted to stay in that battle and work my way through, and that spin has completely denied me the chance of having that battle, right? And so, yeah, I don't want to race. So now we're 13th again, but now it's dry, and I'm going to strap one of these setups onto the car. And actually, the only thing I'm going to change.
Celsius. The air temp is 20 minutes.
We'll live with a rear wing of 4 if we can. Right, now let's see if things change.
Car number 78.
Hold on, I just need to adjust my dials. So it's ABS 4 and TC3. There we go. Needed to match it on the wheel. I knew we were going to lose somebody off the chat because every time I restart a race, one person leaves. It's like it's a written or an unwritten code. That's what you have to do. So if I do 8 more restarts, I'll be on my own, right? All right? Or am I going to have some lovely loyal people holding on for this race? I don't know. You can set your watch by it every time I start a race, restart one. You can set your watch by it.
Green light. Go, go, go.
That was a bad start.
And track temperatures are increasing. Air temperature is now 24. Track temperature is now 30 Celsius.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Keep your eye on the left.
Severely compromised here. Come on, what do you want me to bump draft you all the way up the straight?
Car on the left.
Keep this line. Keep your eye
Clear on the left.
clear.
They're so slow through the corners, right, that I lose so much time behind them that catching up to the leader or whatever, it's impossible because I lose too much time.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
how slow they are in the corners. It's ridiculous. And if you increase the AI strength to compensate, then you've got no chance on the straights. Sim racing's been suffering from this since I've ever been sim racing, which is 30 years. It's always been this way.
Left side's clear. Left side. Clear on the left.
Cars are just slower in the corners. AI cars are slower in the corners than they are on the straights. Well, you know what I'm talking about.
The guy ahead of us is Magnus. Car number.
Relatively speaking. The performance they have on the straights doesn't match the shitty performance they have on the corners. And you can pick any sim out of the air and it's going to be the same. The best AI right now that I've found.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Still with you. Still
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, just overtake off track. Who do you think you are, Max Verstappen? Oh no, he pushes people off the track, doesn't he? Yeah, so the best AI I've found is Automobilista 2.
left side. You're clear on the left.
Look, I'm leaving you room.
Car on the left.
I'm not Max.
Clear on the
I
left.
leave you room.
Left side. Clear on the left.
I think I left you a bit too much though.
Come on, don't let him get away.
Yeah, fuck him.
Clear on the left.
I just gave it a go. I thought I'll put my foot down and try and belt it out the corner. I need to restart this, but I don't want to keep being in 13th. And I'm not sure if it's random or if it's set to 13 specifically. Yeah, it is. No fricking wonder. Now, what's going to happen is, so I'm not even going to test it because I know I'm right. If I set it to random and I go into the race now, I'm going to be lower than 13th. So, just to give me a chance, I'm going to be 5th. I would, if I was racing it properly, I would qualify. See, I told you we'd lose somebody. Right.
Keep your line.
So, keep my line. I'm not even racing, boy. So, I've lost my train of thought now with all that radio messaging going on. Yeah, if I was qualifying, I would be on pole anyway. So I don't mind. 5th is fine.
Stay in double file.
At least this way I've got less people to be worried about who are slow. Wow, even though there's no collision detection, the guy still didn't want to pass me. I hope AC Evo fixes all of these problems.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
He's still with you. Clear left.
Audi does not have what we call front end grip. It's not very good. That's probably why I don't use this cart in a setup. You know what? Watch it go from 8 to 7. Oh, it's gone for proving me wrong. All right, now let's go. Come on. Let's go now. Yeah, that'll do.
Minutes. The track temp is 30 Celsius. The air temp is 24.
I've got 30 minutes of fuel in.
Follow
Going
car
double
number
fine.
991.
Let me just set my dials. Yep, that's fine. Right. McLaren. At least this car's got grip on the front, so there is that. That's an advantage.
Okay, Rusty, get ready.
Born ready, boy, born ready.
Green light. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Keep this line. That sounds clear. Starts okay. Let's get stuck in.
Grip, grip.
Right side.
Car on the right.
Still there.
They will not give up that inside line, eh?
Still there.
Clear on the right.
Right side's clear.
Oh, limits, limits.
Car on the left.
Still with you.
Clear on the left.
Left side's clear.
Car on the left.
Keep the line.
Clear on the left.
On the right side. Right side's clear.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Clear on the right.
Yeah, compared to that Audi, I mean, it's night and day, isn't it?
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Candy from a baby. Couldn't have done that in the Audi. No chance. definitely second gear. I thought we could do it in third, but no, we're losing too much time.
Alright, Rusty, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
This lap doesn't count anyway, it's invalidated. It's good to know I'm 3/10 up though. Ah. I'm going to put some manners on you guys. For being so slow in the corners.
Car behind is increasing. It's now 1.4.
Seems I'm about a second a lap faster here. Probably a bit more. Just in that zone a little. Lovely few corners right there. The last 4 corners we just did was just spot on.
Fastest lap on the race, man. Good job.
Was at 201.65.
That's not too far off my best. Wow, why did I upshift to 5th? Because I'm a silly arse. So 201.6, I think my best time is a 2:00, I don't know, 8 maybe, I don't know. We're not quite in the 1:59s yet, ever, for me. Maybe one day I'll get lucky. This lap isn't valid. So even if I bust my lap time and do a 57, it's not going to count. much curb rust, too much.
10 minutes remaining.
Halfway
10
through,
minutes.
keep pushing.
Okay, Rusty, halfway home. Fuel looks good. Behind us now, 6.1 seconds.
Hundredths of a second quicker on this lap. That's how consistent things are. Man, we lost a tenth there? Wasn't good. I had to brake. I don't normally brake through there, but I had to touch the brakes. So that time gone. Even if we get back into the green delta, it's not going to make any difference. We still lost the time, and it can't be gotten back. Really shoddy end to the lap from the midpoint. Going from 3 tenths up to 6 tenths down, so we lost 9 tenths of a second on that lap. That was on the frickin' limit. I left no space there, man. Jesus. And we still lost time. We're going wide. Lost a bit of time there. Giving it frickin' everything, man.
Behind is increasing. It's now 1.7.
I'm leaving nothing on the table here. How did we lose time there again? Because I did it perfect a few laps ago, didn't I?
Well, not playing fastest lap of the race so far.
You're in the lead.
It's supposed to be fourth gear through there, but it's understeering a little, so we can't quite manage that. Are we losing time just because I'm switching to second gear? It must be. to avoid that, so I might as well put my foot down. Seven laps in and I've got 11 seconds over the second place guy. Because fuck 'em. McLaren plus Silverstone for me. This is where I can push and just, yeah, give it everything with this track and car combination. Curb. Doesn't help having an itchy back that you need to scratch. Give me a sec, guys. I need to scratch this itch because it's distracting me. Oh. Why did you do that on a corner, Rusty? Yep, let's see, this is what happens.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Now you've lost the gap. Lost 4 seconds now on this lap. So whatever the gap would have been at the end, you need to add 4 seconds to get what the true gap would have been had you not scratched your back.
Just on the last lap, isn't he?
Keep taking us for awareness.
So to gauge true performance, I'm going to add that 4 seconds on. down almost a second on that lap as well. This Van Thor in real life must be quite a driver because he's always second in these races. 13.9, so let's call it 17 seconds gap in 10 laps. Ah, that's not bad. I'll take that. Booyakasha, as they say. Let's take a look at some of the highlights of today's race. The pass on the beamer, is it going to happen here? Yeah, that's the beamer gone. I was behind the Porsche to start with. Yeah, this car, man, is just... It's really good round here. You can super push it. Braking, I can't remember. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bollocks. That gap's going to increase something chronic. By the time we get to the end of the lap, where's the gap? Okay, by the beginning of the next lap. Yep. And the next lap. He is but a pixel in the background. Man, what the hell was that? Yeah, it was all over the place there. So, on my lap times then, on the ones I guess that were legal. Okay, I only had 4 legal laps, so I did a 2016, 2016. So 2016 and a 2016. If I'd put this one over here, this would have been a 2014. So, oh, you twat!
You deserve that today.
Yeah. Right, so 2024 let's go through them. 2024, 2021, 2016, 2026, 2024, 2016, 2025, 20 had a bad one there where I lost the 4 seconds, and then 202s. So they were all within 2 2s, 2 1s. consistent as hell, really. Now 2016 is my fastest, but my fastest ever is, oh god, a 2015. I thought I'd done a 200. I was a 10th off my best ever twice. That just shows you how I was pushing, man. I just wanted the biggest gap possible, and had it not been for that 4-second thing where I scratched me back in the middle of it, I could have at least waited for the straight. Is that really? I thought I'd done a 200. That's disappointing. Where's Silverstone? Here. Does it highlight the fastest car, the fastest lap, of the fastest everything? Look at all these, man. This is telling you that in these cars, I've never driven any laps around Silverstone in these cars. That's crazy. That is crazy. .211 in the 488 challenge. I'll guarantee you I can beat that now in that same car. And this. Actually, that's a GT2, isn't it, this one? I can beat that Ferrari time straight away. No problemo. I've only done 5 laps in this car. What's going on? So the McLaren, 147 laps. 6.3 hours of track time. I think I've got a hair in my mouth here. Yeah, 201. Who else has come close to that? 2028 and the Hurricane. Hurricane's pretty quick. 2028 in the Mustang. That's surprising. Mustang is quick down the straights though. And yeah. Okay, well then my goal is to get into the 200s. But for that I need to find 1.5. No, I don't. I need to find 0.6 of a second. Alright guys, I need to get sensible now and go and get something to eat. It's just 1:15 midnight and I'm done talking to myself. So, yeah, I'm going to amend that situation. Oh, I just quit. Okay, I didn't mean to quit there. Doesn't matter. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time with some videos. If Frontier stick to their goal tomorrow, then I'll put out a live stream of Elite, and then after that I think it's gonna just the live streams are gonna take a back seat, I think, for a little while, and just put some videos out because, yeah, obvious reasons. So yeah, I will catch you then. Thank you for watching, and I hope you got some enjoyment out of it, even if it's me getting frustrated. I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to sim racing, or try to be. I expect more of myself than I give, if that makes sense. So yeah, alright then, I'm out of here. Take care, bye bye.